Any space? 4 guavas, £1.70. Quick, can you put it up? Can you pull it? Pull. Hey, how you doing? Today I'm going to show you a day in the life of me in Taipei, which might be a little bit boring because I'm not a young guy anymore and I live quite a boring life, and it's raining and it's a weekday. Anyway, to see what happens on a weekday in my life, we need to rewind back to the start. Let's go. Quite consistently, I'm normally awake anything from 6 a.m. to just before 7. Now, my son lives with his mummy, so I don't have the responsibility of getting him ready to school most mornings. So I wake up, get a coffee in my Taipei 101 mug, pretty cool, and then I do a little bit of work. So now, for example, it's around 7:30. Now, depending on the weather or depending what I'm doing in my schedule, I'll either go for a run outside in the river, which I'm going to do today, or I'll go to the gymnasium. And with breakfast, I don't always eat breakfast, but if I'm going for a run or I'm doing a cardio session, I try and time it right. I just have a couple of slices of toast, 2 eggs, and make a little like toasted egg sandwich, maybe an hour or an hour and a half with a coffee before I go and do the cardio session. Now, 8 slices of brown bread. This is the best bread in Taiwan for me. This costs around £1.30 for 8 slices from Family Mart, believe it or not. And then here we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 eggs. 10 eggs you can buy for around £1.40. So if I do this every morning for a week, I'm spending just over £3, and this sees me through a week's worth of kind of breakfast. You might think that's boring, but hey, successful and consistent habits before you exercise is a little bit boring. I'm happy with that. Right, let's get this done and then a bit of exercise. I'm running a bit behind schedule, obviously making this video, so just remember I've got to take the trash out now. Good thing is, we've got the trash in the basement of this apartment building, so I can get the elevator straight down, drop the trash off, and then I'm on my way for a bit of exercise. Let's go. In a lot of the newer buildings, the trash area in the basement is normally in the car park under the apartment building. If you're in older buildings, you've got to chase in the street the trash truck, what comes at certain times in the evening. You've got to run after the truck, throw it in, and then that's it done. But here, we've got nice recycling areas everywhere. We've got a big refrigerator thing. You just come in here, open it up, and then you just stick your trash in. Job done. Wash my hands after, and then I'm off to enjoy the day. What a great start. Chose the worst weather to do this video, but no choice. For the past 2 weeks now, it's been like this, grey, miserable and raining. Normally if I'm running around the river, I'm walking now obviously, I do around 6 or 10k. If I'm doing some sprints at shorter distance, or I'll go to the gym and do some boxing. Now, in terms of cost of living, if you want a gym membership, it can be anything from £15 a month to £35 a month. I pay around £33, £34 a month, and I can use different gyms around Taipei, different locations. Also, you can use public gyms, which is around £1 or £1.50 for an hour or 90 minutes. So there's a few options there. Right, enough talking, more running. See ya. Usually, to be productive with my time, on the way back home, I drop off to Jarafu, so Carrefour. It's a small mini Carrefour to pick up some dumplings and some meat. They normally do cheaper meat here, or cost-effective meat. And then I go to PX Mart. Let's go inside and see if I've got my dumplings. That was a success. They had my dumplings, cabbage and pork dumplings. You get 56 for £1.50. Now, I'm not even trying to keep cost of living down, but this is a great cost of living tip. you get around 56 dumplings. So if you're having 10 or 12 a day, again, that could last you as a snack or a small lunch with some noodles or rice, which is what I normally do, almost for another week. Okay, so if you're adding up these costs, you should be doing the math and thinking it doesn't have to be too expensive to live in Taipei. Also, I got some, let me get it out of my bag. I got some Vietnamese hot sauce. Vietnamese hot sauce, £1.20. Now what I do, I run, depending on how big the objects are, to the next shop to pick up some items. Let's go. Just a few more little top-up items. 4 guavas, £1.70. Vegetable, 250 grams. Is it grams, I think? Yeah, I think so. 50p. Mixture of broccoli, pepper, sweet corn. 75p, something like that. Under a pound. I don't normally buy a bag like this. I normally buy it fresh, but I thought I'd get it. And 230 grams of pork for around £1.70. Now, back home, get a shower and do some more work. Let's go. Back home now. I think it's around 10:30. Normally if I do that, I'm done by anything from 8:30 to 9:30. Different variables, obviously depending what time I wake up and how much work I do in the morning. Good thing about newer buildings, I've lived in older buildings and newer ones, is when it does get hotter in the summer, when you come back into the apartment, into a newer building, it's normally nice and cool because you've got the AC on. It's what you pay the maintenance fee for. Bit of a random one, but I just got a letter from my water company. So you pay your bills through the water company, so I thought I was late on the payment or something, but I won a prize apparently. So I've got to take my water bill, the letter, to a 7-Eleven. Luckily there's a 7-Eleven in the same building as my apartment on the bottom floor, so I'm going to go there and see what I won. Hopefully a bit of money. Let's go. So I did win something, but I can only cash it in tomorrow, which is a bit weird. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to tell you what I won in this video, but anyway, better than nothing, right? After the excitement of winning the prize earlier, grabbed a quick shower, got showered, got another coffee, just to do a little bit more work. And luckily in the reception area, there's public areas with tables and chairs. And this is my work. I ain't got a laptop today. I'm using my phone to film, but normally I use my phone to do some emails, to send some voice messages, or to make some phone calls. So this is one of the good things from working digitally or working from home, as they say. Coffee is a large latte from Family Mart. Now for me, this is better than Starbucks tasting. Apart from this, only costs around £1.30. And the beauty is, there's a Family Mart just like 7-Eleven downstairs, almost in the same building, next building across. So I'm going to continue with my work, drink my coffee, and then later I need to go into town and get one of my watches fixed, and then take my son after school to get some dinner. See you in a bit. Work finished for this afternoon at least, maybe a little bit more later. It's absolutely chucking it down outside. So from my balcony, it's not a great day, so just getting the laundry in. As you can see, I've got a bit of a laundry area here, bit of space. Some people put out a table and chair outside, smokers doing a sit out there. If you didn't have a load of crap here, you could put a little table there and have some drinks there if you didn't have a washing machine here as well. So laundry in, I'm gonna grab a little bit of lunch. Normally, if I'm moving around for meetings in other countries or around the city, I'll have lunch out, but I'm just gonna get some vegetables, some dumpling and some leftover sweet potato from yesterday. And then I'm gonna head out into town, take my umbrella with me. Here's my lunch, just to unexciting bowl of vegetable dumplings and all the potato is underneath. I've also got some guava, what I bought today. So the guava I'll have as well. That'll keep me going. I might get a snack when I'm getting my watch fixed as well. Got my umbrella on the way to the MRT now, the metro, to go into town. I say into town because I'm in just outside Taipei City by about 10 minutes on the metro. So there's a little bit of a shortcut from my apartment and it takes around 1 minute to get to the metro station, which is awesome. It's the same building where people leave the gates open. I bet you're thinking already, wow, Taipei, Taiwan looks amazing to live in. Look, it rains all the time. And yeah, life is pretty boring. That's just my life. Your life doesn't have to be. Remember, I'm on the way to 45 now. I'm meant to be a grown man, a grown adult. So 1 minute down the stairs, I'm now outside IKEA, and metro station is just across there. Very easy, and it's undercover, even better. So I'm down here at the bottom, the little green one, Bitan, and I'm heading onto the green line to Gongguan to get my watch sorted. Then I'm going on to the middle here to meet my son at Commuting, and I might have a glass of wine if there's time. Now normally from here, if I was going to where I am, it'll cost around what, 60, 65p, 70p, but because I've got an easy card or a T-Pass, remember I paid just over £30, so it's about £31 for a T-Pass, and that gets me access to the MRT all across Taipei, New Taipei City and Keelung, and to the airport as well. So long term, if you're staying here or you're going to be a tourist moving around, traveling on buses and metro, get the easy card, but get the monthly T-Pass, pay 1,200 NT, just over £30, and then you can get free access all the way. So I'm in Gongguan now. It takes about 8 minutes on the metro to get to Gongguan. And this is the home of National Taiwan University, NTU. Now, the watch fixer guy has a little side area inside the shoe shop. I've been to him a few times for my other watches, and he's very reliable, no scams. No one scams you in Taiwan anyway. Hopefully he's open, because I went one time and he was on holiday for a month. Let's see. And that was it. It took a couple of minutes and it was fixed, and it cost £1.20. Well, he wanted to charge me £1.20, but I gave him £2.50, which is fair enough. If anyone's in the area and wanting to get a new watch or get their watch fixed, then I'm outside Gongguan at exit 4, just on the end of the corner here outside the bakery. So if you know the area, you'll know where I mean. Exit 4, stay on this side, and it's the second till last from the corner at the end. Really happy with that. I've certainly got a bit of time left now to maybe get a glass of wine. Let's go. By an amazing coincidence, I'm right outside TGI Friday, outside Commuting station exit, which is the same station I'm meeting my son later. I've had to turn off the sound so I don't get any copyright strikes, but I'll just show you through a few items on the menu. As you can see, it just looks like a TGI Fridays anywhere. Now in the menu, 100 NT dollar is around £2.50, so 1,000 NT dollar is around £25. So the beers are around £5, the glass of wine is around £6. You can get buffalo wings for just over £10.50. Moving on now to the steaks. So here you can see the ribeye steak, top right hand corner, is around £30. And then the ribs, you can see a full rack here for just over £25. I got myself a glass of red wine. Now remember, everything is 10% service charge. So this glass of red, I think Shiraz, was £6. Just picked up this big boy from school, so I've got 2 bags to carry now. And we're gonna go and get some dinner. He wants Japanese stuff, I want Taiwan buffet. Extra school bag. I wish I could go back to school, do my exams again. Any space?
Yeah.
We're in Sukiya, his favourite place, Cooper's favourite place. It's your favourite, right? Yeah. I don't like it. I don't think it's good value. So what you got here? Let's have a look. Green vegetable, £1. 2 potato puffs, which was what, £1.20 for 2. And then you got a load of beef. Look, this is why I don't like it, because the beef, look, it's just fat. And then you get a little bit of rice underneath it.
What a lot? A lot.
A lot? Okay, a lot, but you like it?
Yep.
So for me, I'd rather go to Taiwan buffet to get a lot of meat, a lot of rice and a lot of vegetables. Similar price. He enjoys it, so that's the main thing. So that's Sukiya finished. All about what I showed you cost around £4. I just don't like it. It's not great value, especially if you want some meat. Ah, we haven't got the umbrella up, mate. Quick, can you put it up?
Yep.
Can you pull it? Pull. You got it. The battles of Taiwan weather in June, right? Be careful of the cars, mate. So now we're going to go to Taiwan buffet, hopefully get a seat where I can load up on a bit of meat and some rice. Can you hold the umbrella, big boy? Cheers, mate. And then here at the Taiwan buffet was cheaper than the Sukiya. So the Sukiya was £4 and this what I've got here was £3.50. £3.50. Have a look. A load of rice, some sweet and sour chicken, some spicy chicken, green beans, some cabbage.
Green beans? Where are the green beans?
There, can you see them?
Yeah, I saw it.
You also get unlimited soup and unlimited water. So you do the math. That's the big boy dropped off now. Time to head home. Goodbye, mate. You're still here. But I'll drop you off. But you're still here. Back to where it all started. It's just past 8 p.m, bit of a long day. I do that routine a few times a week, and I picked up some milk just to finish off. I might have some oatmeal and soy milk for a bit of supper before bed. By the way, the soy milk was just over 50p, which a little bit more expensive at 7-Eleven. You can get it cheaper at the supermarket by about 5p, that's it. If you want to see more cost of living or life in Taiwan videos, you want to be hitting on the playlist right now.